Hello, and welcome to Alma, Missouri. As you guys can see, we are down a heck of a lot more money than what we had at the end of the last video. And, well, time really hasn't moved. Because, well, we're on part 2 of getting everything planted. And, well, are you guys wondering what we bought? Because I know you guys can hear it in the background. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed today's video, today we are going to be planting a lot of oats. We're running that big old planting setup over there pretty much all day. And maybe deciding what vehicles to get rid of. But yeah, no. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing. And let's go show you guys what we bought. We bought a 715. Ah, it looks so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it so much. Now comes the difficult decision of, do I convince Big T to get rid of his, or do we just get rid of mine? I think I might have to try to convince Big T to get rid of his, because mine has a lot more horsepower. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm gonna wait to make that decision, because, well, one, Big T's out riding the wife's horses for us, and two, I need to get this thing hooked up to the seeder and get everything swapped around. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, we are full of seeds. Actually got her to work right this time. We actually almost put in the right amount. Got 166 liters left over. I'm not going to worry about it. Time to go put this 715 to the test. Because, well, we are planting fields 4, 3 and 2, 5, which we might use the drill for field 5. It's just going to be easier. It's kind of a smaller field. I really don't want to take this big, unruly conglomerate of, you know, cedar into that tiny little field. And then we're also going to be planting field 30, which, yeah, that is actually going to be the field that we're going to look into putting some canola in later on down the road. So we definitely got to get that field done up right. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently today. I don't think we're going to be doing the headlands right off the bat today because, well, I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Just that way we have a little bit of extra space to turn around. It's going to be nice. But even then, it doesn't know that it's there. I mean, what do you expect? It has a lot of horsepower. It is a cutting edge machine. It should be able to handle this no problem. And, well, that is exactly what it's doing. We are knocking this out of the park. I think this was a good purchase. We are absolutely flying through this field. It is going really well. The downside, because I have been sitting over here looking at our nitrogen maps, we're not really filling in the spots that we got a lot more nitrogen because we didn't put down a windrow with the oats last year. We just spread it all out. So we have these like little low strips, which I'm not too happy about, but hopefully this year we'll kind of get them evened out and everything else, which will be really nice. That's kind of why we didn't go in here and spread as much manure as we would have. But one thing I think Big T is doing right now, I think he is over there mowing up some of the alfalfa, which I wish we could be doing, but you know what? I'm all right with planting while he goes and does all the alfalfa work. It's kind of nice. He's gonna see if we can just get it tedded up, just go straight dump it into the TMR mixer, which will be really nice. And yeah, no, this is going to be saving us quite a bit of time. We definitely need to, if that works, we definitely need to go and turn over the town of Alma to find lead, because we're going to need as much help as we can get right now. We are knocking this field out pretty well. We've gone through a little bit of fertilizer, kind of what I expected. We've gone through quite a bit of seed, which is to be expected with the size of this field. But we're now doing our headland, and so far, I haven't messed up and had to back up and hit a spot that was missed because I didn't, you know, get fully locked on to our GPS line. So that is good. I've had to go and fix a corner because I turned too sharply, but that happens. Yeah, no, this 715 doesn't care. It is really unbothered and unfazed by anything that we have thrown at it so far. I mean, that bigger hill over there has made her work a little bit, but goodness gracious, that hill makes everything work, especially if there's anything attached to it. Yeah, no, things are going by pretty quickly, pretty effortlessly in all reality. This is weird, but I do need to get a hold of Big T, see how his endeavors are going. Maybe we can find lead or something. I don't know. But regardless, I'm going to focus on planting. We are actually having to go through a little bit of fertilizer on this field, which is just fine. I kind of expected that we would have to, just because we only did one application of manure to it. But yeah, funny enough, this Steiger was able to pull everything through that little ditch and not care. That was with a D. YouTube, that was, I said that, a D. I probably should have thought of a, you know what, we're not even gonna, whatever. But yeah, no, we're actually putting down some fertilizer, which is weird, but I did kind of expect it, at least on this half of the field. Whenever we get over there to the other half of the field, we're not gonna have to worry about anything. It's solidly in the green. I remember that from putting down the manure. We shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. We are encountering the first actual challenge for the 715. It is that hill right there, which that little hill does mean things to pretty much everything that drives on it. Yeah, it's a lot steeper than what it looks. I'll say that at the very least. But now we are done with our second field. Got to get this thing folded up. We're going to go put some more seed and more fertilizer in, because I'm not exactly sure how much. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to need seed and fertilizer. Or definitely going to need fertilizer for sure over on 30. So, yeah, let's go get this thing filled up and get our butts over to field 30, because that is 60 acres of field, and I'm not exactly sure how much we're gonna need. Yeah, we've never actually planted anything that big with this setup, so guess it's time to do something new. If I don't jackknife. Oh goodness, come on. There we go. I still struggle sometimes getting this thing around. Don't judge me. We're now on one of our new fields, and this is going to have me planted in a really awkward way. Let's go into here. Yeah, let's do it at 175. Okay. Reconfigure. That way I'm kind of messing with it a little bit, so that way I have less spots where I need to turn around and less spots to miss in all reality, because yeah, I'm gonna miss on that edge. All right, we gotta get this thing properly set up, because I'll be honest, this thing is not very fun to back up. So I am starting to plant the middle of the field, I guess you could say, before I'm doing my headlands, just for the pure and simple fact of I have the ability to overlap and go a little bit further than what I would be going beforehand. All right. And we're having 0 issues. I think that went, yeah, that went, ooh, goodness. Server got a little angry. Yeah, I think that went in just fine. All right, cool. Let's get this field done. If I'm being honest, I expected this field to give us a little bit more issues, and I'm not saying like issues as like a bad thing, but actually make the 715 work, and it just hasn't. The only thing that is I'm having issues with is my application rate. It keeps doing that. I don't know. It seems to be having like an epileptic seizure this whole entire field. Thank the good Lord above it does not ding or make a noise every time it starts applying fertilizer, because if it was, I would be mowing and tedding and Big T would be planting. Oh, the big fields are done. Now it is time to go see if these guys have taken all of the tractors, which I have a feeling that they have. And well, if they have, I'm gonna go steal one, and then we're gonna go hook up the drill, and we're gonna get field, what number is it? Field number 5 drilled, and get some oats planted in that one as well, because I do not want to take this big monstrosity and go plant that tiny field with all of this. That just seems like a jackknife waiting to happen. Well, this feels like a blast from the past. I'm not even gonna lie, but I know that it's just gonna. All right, Big T had his coffee today. Good Lord. He just went by all you saw was his butt and his elbows. Well, you guys know what I'm saying there, but I ain't gonna say it. But regardless, though, I feel like it's been forever since we've actually hooked up this drill. I don't know why we kept it, but I'm kind of glad that we did. I did not pull forward far enough. We're gonna hit that bridge. There we go. All right. Regardless, though, let's get this field done, knocked out. Oh, it's gonna be easier than planting with that big. Actually, did we use this to plant the soybeans? No, we didn't use this to plant the soybeans because our planters do that. Huh. Maybe we used this last year? I don't remember. It definitely is one heck of a change going from that 715 to, what is this, a 6R? Yeah, I think this is a 6R in this little box drill. It definitely makes you realize how far we've came in this farm, because yeah, this is how we used to plant every single field, and that is kind of crazy to me. I don't know how we ever got anything accomplished. It's all right though. We are still getting things done today. All right. Get locked back in. There we go. All right. Working out pretty well. I mean, we are in a John Deere, but you know what? It's all right. We have a little bit of everything on this farm. And just like that, we are done. Goodness gracious. Even though we're not really... I get it. I get why we went to the bigger equipment. I do now. I remember this problem, and I remember why it was a problem. We are so close to the edge of this field that we're not properly putting down our fertilizer. So our nitrogen is staying low around the edges of the field. Ooh, hey, I should not fold it up. I missed a spot down here. Probably go hit that. But yeah. Oh well, it was so much easier doing this field. It really was. It went by pretty easily. It was kind of nice, actually. It is a lot more how do I say maneuverable. That's quite nice. If you guys have been at all playing with the bigger cedars and everything else like what we've been doing today, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But regardless though, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing. With that, I'm gonna go help the guys pick up alfalfa. See you later.